Many people walk in and out of your life, but only true friends leave footprints. I have lived the typical life of a family that is constantly moving from one place to another. 5 years in Venezuela, where I was born. 10 in the United States of America, the only place I can so far call home. And a year and 4 months in the city of Barranquilla, Colombia. Meeting new people was always easy for me because I have always been such a personable being. The real obstacle was to actually preserve their friendship beyond thousands of miles. Through the tears, I had to say goodbye to the only childhood that ever existed for me and to the people that impacted my life in the most beautiful way that they could, with their honest and loyal friendship. I realized that a true friend isn't always someone that you tell all your secrets to, or someone that you go around doing antics with. A true friend is someone that no matter where you stand, at your highest point, in the lowest valley, across the universe, or next door, no matter what circumstances haunt you, he or she will be there to offer you a shoulder to cry on, burst a smile when you need it the most, support you with the simplest thing like a soccer game, or the hardest decisions in a teenager's life, leaving them behind. I left her behind. He was also there at the airport crying with me. But till this day, I still talk to both of them. I still tell them all of my problems. I still talk to them as if we lived in the same city. They still call me when they need a shoulder to cry on or advice. We may not be there for each other physically, but in spirit, we're inseparable. I had to make the decision to live every day in Barranquilla with a heart filled with sadness and desire to return home, or let good things come and make the best out of my stay here. The first few weeks were the worst. I was stubborn and clearly decided to not care about anything and complain about everything. I wanted to return home at whatever cost. I started to realize that no matter what I complained about, no matter how many tears I shed, nothing was going to magically send me back home. I believe that my actions were taking a toll on my mother because she felt guilty and stressed due to my pain. I believe that I had to make the best out of my stay here because not only was I suffering, but I was the cause of my mother's daily stress. Decision to want to help her and my support for my mother, to be happy and let good things come, to remind myself that no matter where I am or under what circumstances I was under, I knew for a fact that I would never lose my true friends, because they proved to me that through thick and thin they would stand by my side, because our friendship was worth holding on to and treasuring, even fighting for. Just like in educating Rita, I had to make a decision to better myself and the situation I was living in. I had to change my negative attitude into a positive one to better myself and make the time I spent here a little bit better. Sometimes in life, you're forced to make decisions that don't exactly please you, but if they are not taken, then the consequences might just be fatal. Our beliefs can drive us to make decisions that we do not regret, because it is based on what we believe is right, and we fight for. 1.5 years ago, I moved from the United States to Colombia. I had not visited Colombia in 10 years, and therefore I was terrified because I was leaving my best friends behind. The only 2 people that I actually managed to hold on to between all of the moving and change of schools. They stuck with me through thick and thin, and we fought for our friendship, because it was not an ordinary friendship. It was a friendship that we know will be eternal. To this day, I communicate with them. We share our concerns, joy, sadness, discomforts, jokes, love, laughter, our life to be more exact, without letting distance come between us. Life has shown me that if I can be strong for one thing, I shall be strong for it all. I must think about others and realize that my actions and attitudes might be affecting them. And if so, I must act fair and be just in order to live a healthy life, disregarding any change. So remember that your actions affect others, and that you must not act selfishly. Remember, a true friend is a friend in China, Spain, Rome, and even at the moon, if that's where life shall take you.